the next thing when it comes to live entertainment, consuming live entertainment. Now, this is a collaboration with Warner Brothers Discovery and this privately held company called Cosm that works with a lot of immersive technology. And they're working together to broadcast both NBA and NHL games in shared reality domes. So what does this exactly mean? So two venues are going to open up in 2024, and that's going to allow sports watchers to really tune into these live games. You're seeing some of the images on your screen right now in domes with 8K screens. So you'll have some of those select games available. I mean, look at that, 87-foot domes. I mean, this is pretty crazy. If you really want to get the full experience of watching something, obviously this is sort of capitalizing on a lot of the trends that we're seeing in this market right now, like the Las Vegas Sphere, for example, has drummed up a lot of optimism about this type of innovation. But to me, I feel like this stuff is it's a trend, in my view.
No, it's Field of Dreams. Build it and they will come. You don't know that you want this until you have it.
I know, but I think of
and you're surrounded by
the
football.
Metaverse, right? There was so much money being poured into the metaverse. That was on every company was talking about the metaverse. What happened to the metaverse? We had companies like Meta pouring a lot of money into virtual reality, mixed reality, even Apple with their headset. I don't know anyone that really has invested in the Apple headset. I don't know anyone that's really talking about the metaverse anymore. And you wonder if this is just a fad.
To me, the pushback to that would be this is built around content that we already know that people want. The Meta headset was built around new content that was also being tested, right? Not necessarily video games we had previously played. They weren't totally putting, say, Call of Duty, a popular video game franchise, in the Meta headset and saying, here's a more immersive experience for something we want. We talk about sports streaming all the time and sports broadcasting. It's the most popular thing on television. So that, to me, is one of the positives of this, is you're taking something that there's demand for. People like watching sports. People actually like watching sports with friends in interactive experiences, right? So to take that and push it a step further, I think is what gives it a little bit more opportunity or maybe runway to build. Then I get the metaverse comparison. It's totally fair. We're building something that who asked for this? But I could see that playing out well because I want to go watch football at an 87.
Do you? I feel like I get dizzy.
I think it might actually. I think you might maybe appreciate it as like an IMAX thing, right? It's like people want to see IMAX. Maybe they want to see sports in that big, large format, kind of immersive environment. It's not necessarily augmented reality or even virtual reality. But I want to ask me. I spoke to Rory McIlroy a couple weeks ago about TGL, which is Top Golf Live, and that sort of has this mixed reality sort of environment where you have like this screen that wraps around the whole sort of stadium, but people sit kind of up top and the players play in this virtual sort of golf-like sort of simulator. And I think we'll see if that actually has any kind of popularity, but maybe people are into these live/video/ 8K HDR. That's lots of big words there. I think it's going to be like maybe another future of sort of participatory sports.
Yeah, and I mean, we know, like you said, we know the demand is there. We know people love live sports, even concerts, Funflation. Everyone's going out there and wanting to see
NBA,
a concert
yeah.
and experience. So maybe.
And it gets at the last point I'll make on it is something we've talked about with how much these sports rights cost. And you see Warner Brothers Discovery wanting to find another lever to pull to get revenue, right? And you're going to want to do that if you're ESPN with whoever that buyer ends up being, whoever that investor is. Get more money when you're paying billions of dollars.